Hello, valued ABC clients. I hope this message finds you in good health and with increasing optimism that we can start to imagine what our respective operations will likely look like as clubs start to reopen over the coming weeks. I'm energized by all of the discussions taking place regarding preparations to reopen and how all of us are preparing to embrace new requirements that will be designed to ensure our employees and your members are safe and secure while they re-engage with your trusted fitness community. Over the past month, I've heard from so many of you as to how you responded to the COVID-19 crisis. I appreciate how challenging these past 4 weeks have been for all of you and the difficult decisions you were forced to make with limited to no advance warning or for the opportunity to plan. I've been most impressed by your exhaustive efforts to ensure your members' best interests were front and center in your decision-making process. The fitness industry is all about people, and what the club operators are doing in terms of retaining your workforce and engaging with your members is nothing short than extraordinary. The passion you have for your staff, members, and ultimately providing value and service to your community is truly inspiring. Here at ABC, please know our intention is to keep you informed and engaged while at the same time support you and your members as best we possibly can. As such, we are committed to communicate with you early and often, whether it's through direct email communications, this newsletter, or via various social channels we have. I encourage each of you to visit our COVID-19 blog page as well as follow us on social media. Given the extreme fluidity of the market and guidelines related to COVID-19 pandemic, we tried to respond and communicate as clearly and as quickly as we could over the past month. First, I want to apologize personally for not being able to communicate with each of you with advance notice about our decision to establish a 5% holdback in late March. We felt immediate action was necessary given the rate at which clubs were closing, as well as the accelerated number of member calls we were receiving about their billing while their club was mandated to be closed. Please know those funds are yours, and we look forward to working with you to return to normal remittance protocols as your clubs resume operations. I also want to acknowledge our outreach to some of you over the past week or so. Our intention for that communication was to understand your club status and member communication process so that we were properly aligned to accommodate your club's specific situation and therefore cause any disruption to your billing. The requested short turnaround was unfortunately necessitated by us approaching the 30-day window for most states from their respective mandates being put in place. This was also accelerated by recent updates from several attorney generals in states, as well as ongoing discussions regarding consumer protection laws and credit card association requirements. I want to thank all of you for your open dialogue, collaboration, and patience as we work through this together. With gym reopenings included in phase 1 of the federal guidelines issued last week, all of us now await in anticipation for each state's mandate. We anticipate this week being instructive as several governors plan to outline their broader plans to open their respective states. In the meantime, the ABC team is working on getting ourselves and ultimately you ready for your club reopening and reimagining what the new protocols will be for the fitness industry. We will soon be able to share with you our recommendations on best practices for how you can create the best member experience related to your reopening, while at the same time optimize your club's financial performance in the near and intermediate term. It's awesome to hear from so many of you about your preparations to eventually reopen. Whether it's as extensive as taking the opportunity to refurbish your club or reimagining the configuration of your clubs and related member experience, or taking steps necessary to ensure the safety and well-being of your members and employees. Everything from attendance tracking, cleaning protocols, establishing hand-free check-in, as well as point-of-sale solutions, just to name a few. It is clear to me you are leaving no small detail to chance. I invite you to keep the great ideas coming, and please let us know if you'd be interested in sharing your efforts via our Feel Good Friday social stories. Reality is, there will be a new normal for all of us when we return. In addition to ensuring we help you turn your revenue back on as quickly as possible, we are equally committed to do what we can to help you and your members have a positive experience when they re-engage with you in the coming weeks ahead. Our product team, together with solution partners, as well as our advisory board, are already reimagining the new fitness experience, what it might be, and how we can accommodate social distancing, cleaning schedules, new member acquisition, as well as touchless experiences that will make your club an inviting experience. If you recall, ABC is planning to release several new products at IHRSA a month ago. We are still planning to do so virtually over the coming few months. I'm excited about the accelerated efforts of our team to adjust for the new normal. We'll be sending out updates from our blog and newsletters, so please be sure to stay tuned for future announcements. I'm also excited to see that there are so many that have chosen to migrate your legacy solution to ABC while your clubs were closed. Our onboarding teams are hard at work configuring and training in anticipation of your reopening. We will be introducing some new technology to facilitate educating your staff for when they return to work. While fitness clubs are closed, we are still experiencing nearly 5,000 member inquiries per day. That's over the phone, email, as well as through social channels. This is about the same level we experienced this same time last year when clubs were fully operational. This highlights more than ever how important it is to keep lines of communication with your members open and keep engaging your membership base. We stand ready to help you in any way that we can. Through this challenging time, our client management and member support SLAs all remain in place and remain at the same level. ABC is privileged to be an extended arm of your team and will continue to demonstrate full support for your staff and members. We also stand ready to take your inquiries, and I would personally love to hear from you as well. One last thing that I want to share is how ABC has been using data to understand the impact of the COVID-19 crisis on our industry. We've been sharing this information with IHRSA as part of their lobbying efforts. Ryan Packer, our Chief Product Officer, along with 4 of our client advisory board members, will be featured in the IHRSA webinar for this upcoming Wednesday, April 22nd. Please join us so that you can share our latest findings with you, as well as their latest advice on how to prepare for the recovery and thrive in a changing economy. We remain committed to you, the fitness industry, and your members. Thank you for entrusting us to be your partner as we work together. I hope that you, your families, your teams, and your members stay safe and healthy. Together, we will overcome. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong.